Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Welcome. You gotta unmute us. Welcome. If you don't unmute us, they won't hear us. Yes, that's the way that works.
Josh, I did not break the drum set.
So he broke the drum set.
I did not break it.
He's like a 2-year-old.
Fix.
Morning to everyone. Wow, it's
Right
brunch.
up.
It's a brunch show. I like this a whole lot. It's kind of like our instead of a morning show, it's like a morning brunch.
See, I told you I fixed it.
You're so funny because he would have never known anything happened if you hadn't just said,
He said guilty conscience.
guilty conscience. Josh, I didn't break your drum set. Josh didn't even ask who broke his drum set.
Did he really break it or no? He says, somebody
I
get
told
me
you I
the...
didn't break it.
He says, get me the glow. He goes, get me the glue.
I was playing it like the bongo.
There's sticks over there.
I know that now.
He was hitting it with his hands. He looked like McGilla there, breaking.
Guilty conscience. I got to tell you, you guys, I hope you had a good time yesterday because
It was so much fun. I haven't laughed that hard while writing a paper ever.
You see that you've been doing it. You've been doing it wrong all this time.
And Zaria saw firsthand how much of a stressful experience it is for me to turn in a paper. I'm gonna fail. The professor's gonna hate it. I'm gonna fail.
But why would you think? I thought you were having a good time. That he would take a break. And what's the game we were playing?
I don't know.
Bad choices, I think.
Bad choices or something like that. It was something like bad choices.
Kennedy, what did you do, Kennedy? No, what
Heck
kind?
of the boxes are different
What did you do,
sizes.
Kennedy? Bad choices.
Josh, look at the different
Look at
size
it,
boxes.
I don't know what Kennedy's doing.
Oh, jeez.
That's all right. We're going to keep going. Anyway, I don't even know what today is.
Thursday.
Yesterday, 2 o'clock, after the midday show, the power goes out. So what I love is, here's the girl math and here's the guy math. The guy math is get all the batteries out and put them in the lights in the theater. The girl math is open the front door and sit in the lobby.
And the logical thing was to do both, which is what they did.
Yeah.
This is what they did.
And like it was funny because I was at Swifties talking Sunny Stop, and I was talking to the guy like, wouldn't it be great if the power turned back on? Oh yeah, that'd be great.
There was more than 17. When I called, they said there were 17 companies out. And then I went out yesterday, and Federal Highway had all been out. Everything was out in the whole area.
Did Sunny Stop also? The refrigerator, everything went out?
Yeah. But it wasn't out for very long.
It was out for like an hour
An
now.
hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it came, and then it went again.
Yeah.
But gratefully, it was nice and cool outside, so we could open the door. Remember that time in the summer last year when it broke?
Oh
Okay.
my God! And we got saved by Jesus.
How can I forget that day was 127 degrees?
Oh
in
my
it.
God!
And like I remember, when Jesus came in, we were like, "Oh, thank the God! Jesus has come to save us."
Oh my gosh! We've got a case of tomatoes. Anyone?
I'm taking them.
You taking all
I
the
have
tomatoes?
unless whatever they want.
you're gonna stop
Somebody,
on the
somebody
tomatoes.
actually is going to make tomato sauce.
That's what the Italians do.
Who's
They.
making tomato sauce?
Huh?
Hello. Hello.
Who's making tomato sauce?
A company I know. They want all the tomatoes to make tomato sauce.
Do
Really?
they stomp on them?
So I gotta separate the bad
I
ones.
was gonna
'cause
say
they
you're gonna
infect
take out the
bad
ones that are black.
Did the power go out again last night?
Yep.
Yeah.
6 o'clock.
Damn, right before the shut. How long?
It's like 6:14.
For about 10 minutes, but at 6:15, no, it went out at 6:10 and came back at
6:40.
6:20.
Yeah.
So we had to run to get Sarah up.
They did it though.
And Sarah's like, oh, you gotta do this and you gotta do that. Sarah, shut up, sit down. We're trying to get you on the air.
They got it though. Did a nice job.
And what was the game we played yesterday?
Bad choices. It's
Bad
called
choices.
bad choices.
And
Bad
the white,
choices.
and then we had the white elephant, and then bad choices.
Yeah.
So the
honestly, the white elephant was so much fun. Dylan was protecting his present.
Oh my
he was
God.
like, "No one's gonna touch the present.
Who
My
got-
precious, my
who-
precious."
Who did G-Man take that from? That game.
Me.
So he took it from you,
I got it from.
and
G-
Dylan
G-
took it from him.
Yeah. Then Dylan, like the moment when everybody was like trading presents, he like bolted out the back door.
No,
and
and
he
then
was like hiding.
Josh said to him, Dylan, leave it here so we can play it. And Dylan says,
No!
absolutely not. He ran out of here. He threw it in his trunk. And locked
like,
his
yeah, I'm
trunk.
gonna leave it here. I'm getting out of here.
The Beyblades. And the best is when the negotiator says to you.
Cheating and negotiate.
She
She
said,
just
I'm
took
taking
it?
this and you're not.
I'm taking this and you're not.
Actually,
You
I
gave a
thought that
girlfriend.
stick was the best thing.
That was probably the best gift. Wait.
That and the waffle maker. To me was the best.
I don't know. You know, I'm kind of partial to those eyelashes.
You like the eyelashes?
Yeah, he got eyelashes.
There were some good gifts in there.
But
I
there
gotta tell you,
were,
there were a
there
lot
were.
of. Did
I got, like, a
the
bunch
sweater
of-
you brought in?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Thank
That was
you.
crazy.
Yeah.
Who ended up with the sweater?
Denise.
Denise. We got
Denise?
matching sweaters now.
Me too.
She tried to trade?
Yeah. She had-
When I see her today, I'm gonna talk to her.
What did she want to trade for?
What was it? What I had, and she had the jacket. I'll take the jacket. You have the candle.
She wanted the candle.
The candle and the candy, yeah.
Candle
I would
and
have
the candy.
traded, huh?
For the candy or the jacket?
For the
The
jacket.
jacket was nice.
Because whatchamacallit got that candle? KC. She would have loved the jacket.
She was so happy just to be back and that there was some mac and cheese left for her. She says, oh my gosh, this is
And
for
a
me.
cookie.
And see, she got the best of everything that she brought
Those
in.
cookies were
Unbelievable.
outstanding.
Unbelievable.
They were the best cookies I've ever had.
Did you see the size of those chocolate chips?
Oh, the Lord have mercy.
It was huge. And the mac and cheese, my goodness.
I didn't have any of the mac and cheese. Was it
Can
any good?
she cook? Oh my God, yeah.
The mac and cheese was delicious.
It's
Like-
like your mac and cheese. You and her have very similar mac and cheeses.
Yeah, yeah, like if we ever made a restaurant together, we'd be like a duo because I can cook, she can cook and bake, so we can do like the. Oh my goodness!
We're gonna do frickin' frat restaurant.
And then Abraham bought in
Frickin'
the Jamaican patties. Those were spicy.
Jamaican
they were
me crazy.
delicious.
Jamaican.
Abraham, you had the Jamaican patty?
No, they're too
Brought them for
spicy.
Thanksgiving.
He brought them yesterday.
They're so good.
And they were spicy. I'm gonna tell you something.
And then Josh put hot sauce on them.
What is wrong with you?
Oh my gosh. I don't know
More
how
hot?
he did more hot.
Doesn't your mouth like disappear?
I put it on top of the mac and cheese as well too.
Wow, what's wrong with you, you
Wow.
psychopath?
Can you taste anything after you do that? Even drinking water burns when you put
You
hot
gotta
sauce.
do milk.
Milk.
Yeah, it
Do you
hurts.
remember the time we were at the fair
Oh yeah.
and Freddie had this really, really hot food at the fair and his mouth was on fire?
No, Freddie was fed hot food between her and Slick. Yeah, I had this, and now there's flames coming out of my head.
So I,
So what do? They
Wait,
get
there was
milk
no milk.
powder.
So I gave him the sugar from the funnel cake, and I'm like, eat this. Maybe it'll help. He goes, why? Because it's white like milk, so maybe it didn't work.
White like milk. And all I had powder everywhere on my clothes. This is the woman who says the light went out, we can't use the toilet.
I wasn't sure because I
The
knew.
light went out. We can't.
I
use
was
the
wondering if
toilet.
you can use the toilet when there's no power.
It-
So in my mind,
it
I had-
doesn't use electricity.
But then why don't they let you use the toilet during a hurricane? There's no, what doesn't
Hey,
refill with
Who
water.
doesn't?
Now the tank never refills with water.
That's when the water goes out, not when
Water
the
doesn't
electric
go
goes
out though.
Yes, it does.
When does water go out?
A lot of times.
When you don't,
When you don't pay the
when
bill.
you
You
don't
don't
pay
pay
the
the
water
bill.
bill.
So I was thinking all that through. Like that would make sense if the water
Did
out.
you
But
hear
when
this?
does the water ever go out?
Dawn's toilet at her house does not work when the power goes
Well, I
out.
don't know. So I asked you if I could use
Her
the toilet
generator,
yesterday.
her generator is hooked up to the toilet.
Is it one of those Japanese ones?
No, just a regular toilet. No, I think it does, but I was afraid to use the bathroom here yesterday with no power until I asked you.
No, somebody, I think it was Kenny. Somebody came out of the bathroom and says, "Oh, I guess it's true." She thought I was lying to her. I'm not gonna go in there because
So
if
I
it
like
don't go
waited until
down,
the power came back on. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope nobody else uses it.
you're
It's
hilarious.
a smart toilet.
It's a smart, because think
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't refill with water.
You
I
could
don't
have
know
did
what to tell you.
a test run to see if it worked.
I have never heard of a toilet not running when lights go out.
So I asked you. G-Man was dying laughing. No, Garcia was
crying.
cracking up.
And when you left here, you had so many
Oh,
jokes.
like it was a very boyish type thing yesterday.
But wasn't Zari and Kennedy here?
Yeah, they were loving it.
And
they were
Grace?
cracking up. Oh, Grace was
And
having
Denise.
a hoot of a time.
Denise. Denise is
Denise.
like one of the guys, I think.
Yeah, but Abraham got kind of nasty.
Why?
What?
No, just like in the questions he was asking.
Well, he had asked them in the cards.
He had
And,
to ask
and
some of the
Freddie, you were not afraid to answer anything.
No.
You were like, "Oh, Freddie, did you ever do this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever do this?
Yeah.
Yeah." Like, there we
Who
go.
hasn't? And I'm going to tell you, some of you guys in here weren't telling the truth on some of them questions. So like,
I only told.
What was one of the best questions?
no,
Oh shit!
no, no, let's not go down that
Not
road.
on here.
What's one of the questions you can say on air?
Not on here. There isn't one.
They were that bad.
Oh yeah.
If your partner had clown face makeup, would you still be in bed with them?
No, would you make love with a clown face makeup?
Would you? Probably.
They didn't ask me, they asked him.
No, don't bring it up. I'm just. That was one of the questions.
They asked him.
Would you do it?
Of course. Most of the women I know
I
have
was going to
clown
say,
face.
it makes no
The
difference.
answer would be, it's dark anyway.
The
Freddie's
darker
like,
the
I
better.
took the
I
light out
can't
anyway.
see nothing.
It's the hand motions that you have to add to
The
the
darker
whole
the better.
You just got to stop that. I don't even know what to say. Well, we missed you.
Thank you.
We had no power for an hour, but they.
Yeah, I saw. It was a perfect day to not be here.
Oh, it was so much fun because and then everybody turned on their phones. And this
Yeah, I saw that,
maniac,
yeah.
this maniac starts singing.
When he
Was
was
it hot
done,
in here, or-
when he was done with one song, he wanted to go straight to the next one.
Him and Denise. And then they're trying to decide what song. Okay, can you stop that? Yes, it's the clown
The
song.
circus, the carnival song?
All right, take it easy then. That's Braxton's melody.
Baxter's going home
Theme
tomorrow.
song in the morning.
That's his theme song. Everybody needs a
As
theme
much as I
song.
get out of bed, I finally wake up and it's just. This is what I listen to when I'm driving down the road, while
You
I'm working.
remind me of the movie It.
It
But
wasn't
he was-
real enough for you.
He was here with Kennedy by 9 o'clock this morning.
Mm-hmm.
He actually picked up Kennedy. Brought her to
8:40.
early.
I brought it. I picked her up 20 minutes early.
The power of suggestion must have worked yesterday.
And he was here. How was your day, Antonio, yesterday?
That's fine.
Chill?
Yeah. I was just watching the WhatsApp, just seeing what's going on.
Oh my.
That's funny.
So I was trying to upload the video that I took yesterday, but it says my phone doesn't have enough storage. I don't want to store it. I want to send it out. So I'm not
No,
sure.
you got to clean out your phone, or you have to buy extra
I
clouds.
did. I got it.
You could buy the gigabyte a month or something for the cloud.
I think I have that.
Another $2.99 a month.
I think I have that. So I'm not sure why it's not working on
I
it.
took my phone to Gio. I says, "Okay, make space." And I don't know what the hell he did. He says, "Do you care if you?" Nope. Get rid of it.
So I got to do that. I got all these things on downloads and
The
music.
downloads
and
take up a lot of room.
Oh, my
See,
my collect
I
board
used
from
to-
You don't
WeTransfer,
need
I
all
think,
that.
has everything.
No, you
I
don't
used
need
to
all that.
have, like a few days ago, when I had a computer, I was having some storage issues on my computer, and my Premiere wouldn't download. It kept getting
It's
the
his
issues.
fault.
And what was the issue is I had all these shows downloaded because I was making the shorts. And they were like 15 minutes, an hour and a half, 20 minutes. Those take up a lot of space.
You got to erase that.
I
As
I
a matter of
did.
fact,
years worth of text messages I'm trying to delete.
Josh, we have to clean out the tank, right? Or did we do that?
We can clean out. We can clean out downloads today as well too.
You shouldn't keep stuff in downloads for the VMix. Put them on a folder off the downloads because there's
gonna
about
find out
to
today.
get there's about to get eliminated.
Clean it up. I know. So I got to do all that. But I have the video. I just got to figure out how to send it to people because it says my computer's not big
All
enough.
those
My phone.
retransfers you don't need on your phone.
I got to go in and
Get rid of
clean all
everything.
that out.
Just as the issues, you went zhoop, and they all wiped out.
What are those?
Alloys.
What's it like to
Sour.
be you,
Sour.
Baxton?
Ugh. How can you eat that in the morning?
I know.
It's not sugar in it.
There's no sugar. It's all sugar.
It's not sugar.
What's the back of it
Has to
say?
be.
What's the first ingredient? Sugar. What's the first ingredient?
Total sugar, 0 grams.
What's
Added
the-
sugar,
What's
0
the first
grams.
ingredient?
Alcohol sugar.
Alcohol sugar is just as bad. What's the first
Trans
ingredient?
fat, 0 grams.
The first
cholesterol.
ingredient.
Cholesterol.
What's
Yeah.
the first ingredient?
What's
on
the first
ingredients?
ingredient?
Calories.
He's getting his
Fiber.
masters.
Fiber.
The first
What's the
ingredient
first?
fiber.
No, that's impossible.
0
What's the?
grams.
Ask Antonio.
Let Antonio
Nothing
read
in
it.
here.
There's
0
nothing.
grams, 0 grams, 0 grams, 0 grams, 0 grams.
What is
yada,
it?
yada, yada,
There's
yada.
absolutely
Antonio, what's the
nothing
first
inside there.
ingredient?
Fiber.
It's just a container.
It's gonna,
Sorbitol.
Which is
What the-
artificial sugar.
artificial sugar.
That's the first ingredient?
That's what it's made of. Because the first ingredient is the 100%. It's the highest amount of what they put in it.
Oh, so they put it in like a respectable order
Yeah.
for the thing?
Yeah.
Although some studies say sorbitol is good for you, but I don't know. Like dentists will tell you to have gum with sorbitol because it's good for your teeth. So I'm not quite sure about that.
Wonderful.
Sorbitol is very bad for you.
But it's bad for your stomach. How's your stomach? Him?
How's your back?
Oh, tell him what you did there, Einstein.
What?
With your back? What'd you
blow,
do?
Did you blow your back out last night?
No, he took a
Excuse.
he took a
You better
bath.
watch it, Buster.
He took a bath in
Blow my
Epsom salt.
back out. I used Epsom salt. Don't laugh at it.
What'd you
What
do?
is this?
You took an Epsom salt bath with
Yeah.
what, lavender?
It was
That's good for you though.
eucalyptus. It was yeah. It
I
was
got something for you.
It was like chamomile.
I got a
and eucalyptus.
CBD bomb.
No.
It's a ball.
No.
You put it in the.
You don't take it.
You don't take it. You take a bath in it.
I hate the smell of weed.
It's
It's-
not. It's a lavender one.
It's lavender. It's the best smelling. I keep
No.
them in the bathroom because they smell delicious.
It's just
You still have those?
It's
get
like
rid of
it just-
anything?
the idea of
Just
CBD,
ex-wives.
even in a small dosage, really
You and
freaks
King
me out.
Henry?
CBD, you're not gonna smell anything. You're gonna smell lavender. It's the best, most soothing thing. I love them. As a matter of fact, I wet them every month and put them back because they smell delicious.
Wow. Some interesting things we learned about Freddie. You know how old
You know
those
what
are?
CBD? Why don't you
They're
just
from
put
the
my
old studio.
Why don't you put my underwear out in the street so everybody knows it? Why you gotta tell everybody how old they are?
CBD underwear.
The CBD bombs, they did the best.
The bath bombs?
See, like, I don't like the feeling of getting like high or anything.
Who the hell said you're gonna get
No,
high?
it's supposed to relax you.
Your body's going to feel better than it does right now.
Hard to say.
It's hard to say.
What are you doing for Christmas?
Just hanging out with family.
What are you cooking?
I had an idea to do like a. I want to do this like I like a vanilla cake with like a blackberry basil jam in the middle of layers and do like a basil frosting, not basil but like a mint basil-y type whipped
How do you
cream on
come
top
up with
of it
these ideas?
I don't know about that.
with a bit of like candied mint or something on top.
Are
with
you
some
gonna
fresh
mix
berries.
mint and basil?
I meant to say it's just basil.
You had the green leaf.
So I got a recipe for you.
I thought you said he got arrested. I'm like, ah!
I got a recipe for you.
Yes, sir.
You take Planters peanuts, a whole one of those big jars.
Oh God.
You put it in a thing. Then you take cashews, another big one, like a pound of each. And then you put
Chocolate?
chocolate on one side, and you put Hershey's chocolate. No, the peanut butter one. What is
Reese's
that?
peanut butter?
Reese's. You put the Reese's on the other chocolate, and then you put white chocolate on top.
Oh, I saw that same TikTok.
Yeah.
And you melt it.
And you melt it, and then you take them and you put it out little tidbits like this. You put it in the fridge Oh my God.
like a slow cooker, and it all just melts together. It's like peanut chocolate nut clusters. You could do that actually for today. We just have to melt it all.
Yeah.
No, we don't have a thingamajig to melt it.
We need like a double boiler.
Or a microwave.
We should
I don't
invest.
trust microwavable tacos.
No, we should invest in what they use. What is that?
The crock pot?
A crock pot.
That we could do.
A
Like, I
crock
can
pot
teach
is the
the kids
best.
how to make meat, chicken.
You
I
can.
think I have an extra one in my house because
You could
I've
put
given up
meat in it.
cooking.
Yeah, like I'm a steak king. I know how to cook a banging steak.
A banging steak.
Yeah, my
You know how to do bang shrimp?
It's easy enough.
Do you know how?
Shrimp, mayo, a bit of sriracha, a bit of honey, boom.
Have you ever
know
done
all
it?
this. And then you like fry it. Yeah, like bonefish.
Like bonefish. You know, you ever done it?
No, I've never made it, but I know like the flavor combination. I'd probably put a bit of like soy sauce and a bit of ginger, maybe a bit of lemon juice, a bit of something.
Does your mom cook, or only the guys cook in your family?
My mom loves to cook. She's a very good cook. She barely has time to do it though, because her schedule's so chaotic. So, but my dad's good at cooking his selective things.
What's your dad do?
He's a businessman. He runs his own business.
What does he
He's
do?
an entrepreneur.
Is there something you do?
Okay,
as an
so-
entrepreneur?
He's in the golfing business.
Oh, golf.
He's
Okay.
a Quick Up Golf Net, which is pretty much it's the same idea with but as a pop-up tent, but as a golf net. You can take it with you, you can travel with it, and you can
Oh, I
pop
like
it up
that.
anywhere it goes, and you can go golfing.
I like that. Talking about golf, did you see that they signed the Spaniard, the third best player in the world, for $700 million?
That one hurt to watch.
And it's-
700 million.
And I'm not talking about
I need
the
to pick
baseball
up golf.
player. I'm talking about the golfer. And the funny thing is that he has said that he would never leave the PGA over money.
I know that one hurt a lot.
Oh my God, they are crucifying him.
Where's he
all
going?
over.
Out to the UA?
LIV?
LIV.
Live, LIV, the Arabians.
Do you remember when that started? You and I were thinking, how is this even a thing? Like they just go, they have all this money, and they're just bringing everybody over, and you just realize ain't no loyalty. It's just the
$700
money.
That contract's probably more legal than the one that Shohei got.
No, Shohei got a piece of junk. That contract Shohei got, he signed for $2 million.
No, he signed for $700 million, but just he has
It's
to.
deferred for the next 25 years.
Yeah.
Who the hell does something like that?
He's got maybe his agent isn't so good. I don't know.
No, what they did, what he said, and there's another clause.
It works for the team, right? It's
It works for the
team-friendly,
team because they can use the money to bring in more players, and now they're trying to get this pitcher.
I mean, they still got because they need a pitching staff. Clayton Kershaw's about to retire. Mookie Betts is still high profile.
Right.
Freddie
No, he
Freeman's
did it
still
right.
high
He
profile.
did the best thing for the team, but if the hierarchy that's there now, that signed the contract, the GM in there, if they leave, he has the out to leave.
So what if he gets traded to another team though?
He has a no trade option.
So he can't leave for 10 years.
He can, but he has to say it's okay. In other words, if
and,
you want to
and
trade
then the
him,
other organization has to do that $700 million contract,
it
or
depends.
LA?
Sometimes they'll eat some of it. Sometimes they'll defer. I would do it if I'm the Mets. I would take that contract in a heartbeat. Let it be on the books for the next 20 years. Who the hell cares? Nobody cares. That's like the Bobby Bonilla contract. They pay him every 4th of July $1.4 million from till 2030. What a sucky deal that was.
You'd have to think that
He's
because he
48.
because he pitches and hits, that he's probably not gonna be able to do that at the end of his contract. Both of them, effectively.
This is just trying to sign players for the first maybe 7 years of the contract.
Yeah.
Anything after that is gravy. Anything you get, if you can get anything after that, you're lucky. And to unload that contract is going to be a whole lot easier than signing him for $700. Juan Soto signs with the Yankees. That contract, they're already saying that he's not going to re-up. Because how much is he worth? How much are you going to give a 25-year-old? Another $600 million? I mean, this is
It's
crazy.
just for unbelievable money.
It's just stupid
It's
money.
insane the
Stupid
amount of
money.
money that people are making.
One day they're gonna say, blah blah signed for $1 billion. That's number.
They're waiting for the $1 billion player.
Mbappe, or they already tried to do that for Mbappe, one of the top international soccer players, because the Saudi Arabian, or the where they had the World Cup last year,
Qatar?
Qatar. I think they have their own soccer league, and they tried to signed Mbappe for 1.1 or 1.8 billion dollars.
See, the Saudis are just destroying the game. They're destroying the game because they got more. They got so much money.
Talking about destroying the game is Draymond Green,
Well, I
the
would
basketball
suspended
player,
him 10 years ago. I
basketball
can't
player
stand
for
him.
Golden State Warriors.
Did you
It's a-
see what he did?
Yeah, what
Beginning-
up? But they said he's suspended indefinitely, but then apparently he's not
No, he
suspended
is.
indefinitely.
No, he's suspended.
He's suspended indefinitely, so he can come back in 4 games or 5
so
games.
that's not indefinitely. So then
No,
why? What makes it
because,
indefinitely?
Because he got a 4-game suspension, and then it's indefinite because when he comes back, there's certain things the NBA is going to warn him about. If it's me, I tell him you can't play basketball.
So here's my question: He swings around hard as
Hit
heck.
the guy in
He
the
didn't
head.
swing around. He does a full 360.
Intentional to hurt him, or do you think that's just the way his body moves?
That's what he said. He's trying to put it off that he didn't mean to hit the guy, which is his body
But
moving.
he's done this before,
He
apparently,
has a
right?
repetitive history of technical fouls and disqualifications. Earlier this year, he's the one that did chokeholded a
chokehold.
man.
Oh, yeah, that's not by
It's,
Golden
Kendrick,
State Warriors.
no, Kendrick,
I was just throw him out the league.
Kendrick Perkins, one of the basketball retirees. He says that Draymond should be suspended indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
Well, that's what I was
entirely.
thinking. I hear indefinitely, and then it says after 4 games he comes back. Well, to me, that's not indefinitely.
No, they're going to suspend him for 4 games, and then they'll see what they're going to do with him. You got to understand, there's an NBA
Then it's a
union.
temporary suspension. I feel like
no,
they put out the
no,
wrong
they don't
words.
know that yet. They don't know that
They
yet.
got, they got to look at the. John Morant's suspension was 25 games, and he flashed a weapon on his Instagram live. But Draymond Green's assaulting people out on the courts and not getting anything.
That's another thing. They asked the player that got hit if he's going to charge him with assault, because that's what that was. So that's still. Right now, everybody's trying to figure out what to do, because the NBA is very sensitive to bad publicity. Very sensitive. Did you see the guy named Colbert call out LeBron James? Did you see this on TikTok? The guy, he has white glasses, and I think he's
Hashtag info from TikTok.
no, but then I looked it up and it happened to be real. He called out LeBron James.
Anyone that bashes LeBron is just silly.
No, he called him out because LeBron says some things about the country.
Okay.
And LeBron said, and he said to LeBron, if you don't want to play here, the fans have paid you billions of dollars. Go to China. And then he says, and if you have to go through me, come through me. And he challenged LeBron James to a WWF, baby. I loved it. Yeah, I mean, the guy is really upset. I don't know what it is. It's going to come out. Then LeBron said, I'm going to try to find it. But, you can't get that kind of money. You're actually bending policy in this country.
I just can't believe the amount of money that's being spent on one player. Now it's not even just the whole team. Now it's a player.
It's
what's
ridiculous.
happening.
Like, imagine how many people they could feed, possibly. What?
It's a sport.
It's a
It's a
sport,
sport,
right?
and then but it's also for the tourism as well too. I mean, obviously Shohei's not traveling that far. He's going from LA Angels to LA Dodgers, but
He likes the West Coast.
Bringing in LeBron from Cleveland to LA, that probably drew a lot of publicity,
Right,
a lot
didn't
of
he go to Miami
commercialization.
Sure.
Right? From Miami to
Yes,
LA?
from his rookie year in Cleveland, he came back.
And
to
then he
LA.
went straight to LA?
Went back to
To
Cleveland,
Cleveland?
won the championship for them, and then went to LA.
It's interesting. All over
Listen,
sport.
if they paid you $700 million to sing, would it be outrageous? You wouldn't take it?
I would take it, but
You what? You can do whatever you want with it afterwards, but you would sign, right?
yeah.
Okay, that's what this guy did. He threw a baseball or he hit a baseball and they paid him $700 million from here to 40 years. That's a friendly contract for a baseball team. That's nothing, man. That's $2 million a year. That's nothing.
But think how many people it takes to make an entire stadium, arena, team work.
Do you know how many people fit in LA? First of all, those tickets are the most expensive.
Not
in
even
the
just the
league.
people that are watching it. I was watching Hard Knocks. They had interviewed the guys that even grow the grass. Apparently, there's a whole estate of area I guess around here somewhere, because they said it's 80 miles north of Miami, that just grows the grass for
Yeah.
the fields.
And the painters, they
The
paint the grass.
painters, the stencils, the grass, you name it.
They showed him making the turf the other day for Miami Dolphins. It was kind of cool because they have stencils that just go across the whole entire thing with little holes to show you like how to follow the path. After they're done doing the
But you
holes,
still have to spray it.
they take it away and then they go across and just follow the path of
I
everywhere.
gotta tell you,
It's
when I
pretty
was
amazing how many people it takes
when
to
I
do
was
this.
coaching in high school, I volunteered to do the center. You know the logo.
Was it crooked?
No. and I bought these stencils exactly not like they do, but sort of. And then I spray painted with grass paint, and I covered it so that nobody saw, and it protected from the rain and stuff, so that nobody saw it. Do you know the news came out and they interviewed me? It says, "Where did you learn how to do this?" It's a stencil, guys. It's like this was on the middle of the field with the name of the team. And I used to change it every game.
But it's a lot of work. You realize the amount of work it takes. This is just one team, one game. To do this for the
It
entire
employs people.
country.
Okay.
I think
Yes,
it would
it
be
does.
cool if the entire thing was a projector. The entire floor was a projector.
Oh, they do that for like hockey and
Basketball.
basketball before the
Indoor?
games because they have the projectors that can go on the
No, like the
floors.
floorboard, it's a
Yeah.
projector.
You ever see when you open your car and the light from your car goes on the ground? The logo?
My car
sell
does that.
They sell that now. You can buy the light and put it underneath your door, and when you open your door, the logo.
Yeah, my car does it.
But they sell it now. They used that came standard in cars. You have it, I have it. But now there are older cars that want it, so they sell the logo box. It's called, and you put it underneath. It's a nice Christmas present.
It's really cool. Especially like when it's dark out and you finally open it up and then deep deep.
What do you think is one of the best holiday gifts to get for a guy? Got a lot of guys in here today.
Say some bad ones.
Socks, underwear.
No,
I
no,
like-
those are good.
Bad ones that I don't like is cologne.
I love cologne.
You don't like cologne?
Unless they know what cologne I like.
Well, you have to tell them.
I know, but a lot of
I
people.
thought
doesn't
she was
get
working a
cologne.
double today.
No, yesterday. She was
Um,
tomorrow.
Like I enjoy fashion. I'm a big.
I'm not gonna buy you fashion. I buy you cologne before they buy you fashion. Fashion is tough because colors, fabric. It's hard to
Well,
do.
like, my
Cologne's
parents
hard
have been
also
doing
if
it
you don't
for-
like it.
Exactly.
24 years.
Well, that's
so
your parents.
They know a bit.
My mother used to buy me the worst shirt all the time, always striped. I couldn't stand it. Thank you, mommy. I love you. Yes. Says here, put the dog in that. Always with the stripes, because I was big, and the stripes. made me
Horizontal
look bad.
stripes.
Yeah.
Hey.
I guess you're off today.
What's the matter? You tired? You're a
You
little
work at
tired.
3?
Little tired. You had a long night. It's called
Double
J-O-B.
tomorrow too. So
So,
Wow.
but did you do well?
yeah, but you know what I just found out? I get all of my tips on the same day. Like when I get my paycheck, everything adds up.
What do you mean? Everything in 2 weeks? But who keeps track of it?
What do you
The
mean?
bookkeeper.
Who keeps track of the tips yesterday?
You turn them in.
No, the servers the servers do it.
Did they
Okay,
pay
the
you
servers
tips
pay
yesterday?
you.
Yeah, the servers tip us out, and they
Oh,
do
so
it
they
on
tip
the
you
s-
out?
Yeah.
Oh, so you get the cash yesterday.
No, it's all in the system. Like I don't get the money until I get paid. Like my paycheck.
So
is all
who?
out.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Who keeps tabs of the
My
payout?
managers, like the app.
So how much did you make yesterday?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out when the app works for my phone. I need them to send me up.
You better get that app working today, because you gotta watch your tip out if they do it that way. That's not the way. That's not the way I used to do it back in
Are
the
you
day.
selling those hats for Christmas?
No.
You
I
should. My daughter used to have one of those in purple from Limited 2 when she was a kid, and I would think it would be so hilarious. to
That's a
get
good.
one.
That's a good gift for Christmas.
I know.
And then you put the
I
person's
made-
name. Can you
when
embroider
I
a
was in
name?
New Jersey last year, or yeah, I made a bunch of them for my family.
What do you sell them for?
Like 20, 30.
Do you put the
20,
person? Can
30?
you put the person's name on there? Can you embroider a name or no?
I could try, but
No, that's
it's
a no.
gonna take a long time. for
That'd
me.
be a hard no.
You have any to sell?
Wait. Did you make that red hat one time?
Yeah,
a
I
red
saw
bucket?
that.
Because I remember it was the Paddington Bears.
Yeah, I saw you
picture.
sent that in the.
Did you sleep last night? You're exhausted.
Just
So why don't you just stay in bed and sleep today?
I don't know. Stop telling me.
She wants to come with us. Is Nikki coming with
Remember,
us
you
today?
need a cup of
Where are we
coffee.
going?
We're going to Modern Rose.
What?
We were playing games late last night.
So excited.
So we're going to we're
You're
going to
play- wait a
celebrate
minute.
graduation, but
Wait-
Nikki slept
wait a
late. and
minute, I
Zari's
feel like
not
a
here.
ping
Megan's at
pong.
graduation right now.
Who is?
Megan.
Yes, Megan's graduating right now.
Oh wow!
She's on the early
Congratulations.
They'll walk tomorrow, I thought.
Mm-mm, she's
No,
walking right
she-
now, honey.
They must have like 2 divisions. She's in a different school. What's her major?
Oh, business,
Business.
right?
Yeah.
What were you playing last night?
Huh?
What were you playing last night?
It was the coolest thing ever. Fortnite came out with this Lego concept,
You play
and it's so
Fortnite?
cool. Huh?
Give him the mic. Give him the mic.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I bought the Battle Pass, the one that has Peter Griffin on it.
It's called Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Fortnite. You've definitely heard of it.
We play Fortnite. We play
It was
Fortnite. We play
popular
Fortnite.
5 years ago.
Gio plays
and then it went
Fortnite.
away.
What is it?
It's a video game.
No, that shit. I'm sorry. That stuff was like I swear it was popular when I was in high school, and then like last few years. it
Hold the
was
mic
popular
up. Don't
out.
hold it by your waist.
It was
All
not
right.
popular
So
last
so
year.
let me. So getting back to. Do you guys have any idea how much a water boy in pro football makes a year?
Like 500,000.
How much?
Isn't like 500,000 a year?
The water boy.
Wow.
Oh.
Probably 40.
The guys that give the water bottles to the players when they call timeout
I
or a
swear,
towel.
I thought it was
25.
There are 2 things that they are required to do for the job. Maybe this will help you understand how much money they make. They have to provide always towels and water, and they have to take the contraption, the Gatorades and stuff, the whole thing. They have to bring it in and out, make sure it's fresh, make sure it's there, and the towels, the linens
For
have to be
practice, too?
clean. Practice 7 days a week.
He's the
They have to provide that service.
equipment manager.
65,000.
technically, right?
No,
No?
water boy. The equipment
Oh.
manager orders the stuff. The water boys tell the equipment manager what they need.
65.
How'd you know that?
Figuring what's it worth for what they're doing.
65,000, but all their meals are paid.
Oh.
They travel with the team everywhere. Every jersey, pants, anything they want is free and on the team. And they get a cut of the Super Bowl salary in the, they put a piece out for the whole equipment people. And they get a ring if they want it.
So if you
What about housing?
if your water goes to the Jets, you wouldn't have to worry.
We'll see about that this week, baby. Oh, you're the Ravens. Oh, that's because the Ravens are flying high right now. Because you got lucky and you beat Minnesota, so you're all land a bag of chips.
Ravens,
Aren't they
yeah.
the top of the?
They
Their
got San
conference?
Francisco soon.
Oh.
That's okay. The Ravens go down, baby. They go down. You know, the only one, he was hurt, though, the Ravens quarterback. And he came back, right? Every quarterback this year is hurt. This is the year
You know
of
who's
the
really
sub.
cool right now? Tommy DeVito. My
Oh,
family's
please,
loving
he
him.
sucks. He's horrible.
My family's loving
He's
him.
horrible.
No, he's not.
Did you see his manager?
What?
He's an Italian man. Yeah.
His father and his manager kiss each other in the
yeah,
stand.
yeah. In the
I
stand.
gotta tell you, what a good feel it is for that kid to win 3 in a row. And he's not good, but he was dropping some passes the other day. Unbelievable. The Titans quarterback, where the hell that guy come from? That maniac.
He's from Kentucky. He's alright.
No, he ain't all right. He's good. They needed a first down. And he was angry in the huddle. He's screaming at these players on the Titans. And he took it upon himself to run through 3 guys. His helmet came off to get the first down. And he got up screaming. And everybody's like, what the hell's wrong with this? He's a rookie. He was dropping passes over Miami like raindrops. Wow. Never seen anything like that.
What sport? I'm just kidding.
You brought it up with the Miami Dolphins and the...
It's just
Draymond Green
amazing
is
how many
suspended.
people it takes to run a facility, to run everything,
Fox
and
News.
they
It
don't
came
ever
up on my-
talk about behind the scenes what it takes.
I tell you, in high school, it was so much fun. And we had a whole cluster of people. They did the lights. They had to light up the field. They had to put in the stands, the paints, the this, the that, the field goals. I put up field goals.
You know what it takes for everything behind the scenes. Even a production studio, the amount of people, all of you, it takes to run what you and I do out on this side.
It's like a play, a football game. You ever go to a Broadway play? It's exactly like that. Everything has a point. The officials wait until the little light turns on. They have this big light. And once the light goes on or goes off, because it's red, then they know the cameras are on them. So they wait. And sometimes They have to read
Everything
the
has
commercial.
like an orchestral pattern to it.
I love
And
it.
they all talk to each other.
And sometimes you ever notice in college how kids are dressed in gold and then they're black and then there's gold and they have to set up that in the stands?
Oh,
Those
I
are
love
shirts
Tennessee
and
for
things that
that.
they put out there for you to put on.
You see, Bradley Cooper, it took him 6 years to learn how to be a conductor, to play Leonard Bernstein.
6 years?
6 years to put that together. You said a conductor, the movie about Leonard Bernstein that just came out.
But that's what they do, man. It is so cool. The Heat do it. Don't the Heat leave
That's
the
what
white
it's-
shirts?
When they do the whiteouts,
Yeah.
They're so cool.
And they have the towel and the
playoffs.
shirt, so you go in there, you put on the shirt, and you put
And
the
its
towel.
chairs are all white, everything's covered in white.
So all of that is part of this whole. I used to love Saturday.
Then even think about the linen company that's actually providing all the white chair covers for them. It's a win-win. They don't replace. I mean, people take them home. They're not going to leave them there, right? So every time you do a whiteout, that linen company, provides all of that, and that makes their year. I mean, it just takes one little thing
Yeah.
like that to make
It's an
your
amazing.
year.
If you ever get involved in any kind of sports, it's amazing. Everything from the booth, which has its own life, to the trucks outside that have their own life, and they throw the wires. I went to Shea Stadium, and I went up there, and I got lost up in the Diamond Club, it's called. And Ralph Kiner and the announcers, Bob Murphy, they were on TV, and they had just gotten to commercial, and the cop left the scene. There's a cop standing out there, and he went to the bathroom or whatever. So I go in there. I went with my brother-in-law, and we meet Ralph Kiner and Bob Murphy and Lindsey Nelson. These are guys. These are icons in television and baseball. Hey, how you doing? How'd you get in here? He says, no, I don't. The guy left. I just wanted to see if you needed a beer or anything. Oh, you buying? Yeah, I'll bring you a beer. So we went, we got the beer. Kenny brought the beer back, and we got to sit with them for 5 seconds. But my goodness gracious, you should see all the people that were working in that little area. And that area is no bigger than this. It's a little booth.
Pretty amazing, isn't it?
It's one of the things in my life that I'll never forget.
Oh.
I had forgotten about that.
I'll never forget.
I'll never forget
Ready to
that.
wrap this up? We have a road trip to go on.
Yes, and we're going to make some announcements. I'm hoping that this thing does work out the way I came up with a plan. We're going to Modern Rose. If you want to meet us there today, come on down, say hello.
Down in Deerfield. So the two people that we were celebrating their graduation aren't coming, so we're just going to go have a holiday.
What? They're not
event.
coming?
Nikki slept late, and I don't see Zari, so.
She said she will meet us.
Okay, as long as she meets us, good.
All right, let's see what
So
happens.
we're going to go celebrate some FAU graduates.
Woohoo!
When do you graduate, Baxton? In May?
If he
believe so.
graduates, if he graduates.
What do you mean if I graduate?
Josh told me to say that.
Kennedy graduates, I think, in May also.
Woo!
Okay.
Where'd you get that NYU
Spam risk.
sweater?
NYU?
When my
ask that every time.
when my sister
Yes, he does.
viewed the school,
You ask her that every
Do you
time.
have
she
anybody
wears
in
it.
New York that can get me a NYU shirt?
I know a lot of people in New York.
We can go on the NYU website and probably get you one.
I'm going to do that. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you for helping me.
More to come. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe. Tune in today. We're heading to the Modern Rose.
Come on down to meet us. We'll
Road
be there
trip
after
in
11.
Deerfield. Stay tuned.
And
See you
don't be-
later.
and don't be late.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.